Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Ailey, thanks for watching. Today's video is going to be just me showing you what I plan on taking to Florida with me to vlog. It's the first time that I'll be vlogging properly. I did do a little vlog when I was in Edinburgh, but I really didn't take very much. I just took my little camera and I obviously have my phone. But I'm going away for 2 weeks and I really want to get, not only just to do a vlog for this channel, but really I wanted to get a lot of footage and a lot of stuff that I could remember everything, because I have the most insanely bad memory. Like, literally I can't remember what I did on Monday. But things like that I really would like to look back on as well. So I would like footage, obviously, just for myself as well. So I decided that I wanted to vlog it all. And because I love Orlando and that so much, I find myself watching vlogs all the time, so I really just fancied doing it myself as well. So I have accumulated a fair amount of equipment because I really want to get not just a lot of footage, but I want to get good footage. So I did do a video on this camera bag already, and if you haven't seen that, I'll link it up here. If you haven't seen that, I will leave a card to it, or I'll link it in the description box below. But in that, I showed you this camera bag here, and this is the bag that I'm going to be taking with me, just because it's got a lot of room and it's bigger than my other little camera bag that I use just to store my camera on a regular basis. So I do have this. I do have it mostly packed. Obviously the camera that I'm filming on right now isn't in here, and there's a couple of chargers that are out and about because I am sensibly charging up some batteries. So basically, top compartment of this bag, I have a charger for my GoPro. I have in here a chest harness for my GoPro as well, just because if we do manage to take the GoPro onto rides or anything like that, then that could come in really handy. In here I've got this little case here, and in this little case I have loads of stuff. So in here I've got spare camera batteries, that's for my vlogging camera, spare batteries for the Canon that I'm filming on just now, spare batteries for the GoPro. I have the GoPro Hero Sessions, this little doodah here. He's so tiny and so cute. This is my dad's. I've borrowed it off him. He's kindly lent it to me, and I just think that it's the perfect size, just, you know, to take on rides and stuff like that. It's not too clumpy, just in case I do have the Hero 3 here, just in case, you know, we want to get footage from different angles or things like that if we're in the water park, or if I go on some rides and my other half doesn't, or anything like that. Here I've got the little screen that actually clips onto the back of the GoPro, so you can kind of look through it just like a viewfinder, because sometimes I find it can be a little bit sort of frustrating not being able to see what you're doing. Usually though, it'll be in its waterproof case and you can't put that on anyway though. This is just a little power bank, and it can be used to charge up the GoPro, or it can be used to charge up our phones or something like that. For this little doodad, it doesn't actually have a removable battery, so basically you just plug it in to charge it. So this wee bank might actually come in really handy for that. And up here I've just got some cables and the little remote control for the GoPro. This is just like a really nice wee case that everything fits in. It's a hard shell case and it'll just keep everything protected, hopefully. I swear these little Birchbox bags come in so handy. This one here has got just loads of little bits and pieces in it. So this is the waterproof casing for the GoPro Hero 3, and as you can see, it's a little bit more bulky, so it doesn't actually fit properly in that little box. So I'm just keeping it in here. I've got a suction duo, whatever they're called, one of these wee suction mounts for the GoPro, so I can suction it to like the car window or the airplane window, or I don't know, like a mirror or something like that if I maybe do my makeup on camera. So it's just really, really handy, and it's just a GoPro one, so it should be quite sturdy. I've got this really cool clip which I can barely open. I mean, it literally takes 2 hands, but it's basically a crocodile clip, and you can just clip it onto something and you've got your GoPro mounted there. Dead easy. I do have one for like handlebars, and basically, you know, if you say you want to take your GoPro out on a bike, you would basically clamp this onto your handlebars. I don't know if I'm going to need this, but because I got it in the kit that I have, I thought I would just take it with me just in case anyway. It's not massive, so it doesn't really take up too much room. I have my wrist strap here, so basically that will just go up around my wrist and the GoPro will sit on top. So hopefully I'll be able to use this for like water rides or for some roller coasters maybe, if they'll let me take the GoPro on. So that's actually hopefully going to come in really handy. I do have this little float handle, so obviously if you're going to use a little handle with your GoPro and you accidentally drop it in the pool or something like that, it's not going to sink away at the bottom. You've got it here. I think if you want to do some of the swimming things at Discovery Cove and stuff like that, some of them are really quite deep and you're just snorkeling, so if you wanted to have your GoPro, this would be really good because obviously it would bob on the surface and keep it afloat. And also I've got this little tripod here, and basically it's just a teeny wee tripod that you can sort of manipulate. I think I showed it in my last video, but it's just going to come in really handy. And then I've got a selfie stick. Sometimes it's easier to get footage if you've got a little bit of a longer stick. I don't really like them when they're way extended out. I don't really like that kind of people are walking about taking photos and stuff like that. But this, just like that, is actually quite cool, and I think that it's really comfortable to hold. So yeah. In the little zip compartments just in the top of that bag as well, I've got a spare SD card, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other spare SD cards just in this little baggie here. I think this was a little jewellery bag, so it actually just comes in really handy just to keep little things like this sort of from floating around, so you don't want to lose them. So I've got a couple of the wee micro SDs just for the GoPros, and then I've actually got these SD card adapters that you can stick the little micro SDs in, just so that you can use it for the big camera or the little camera, and it's easier to put it onto like the computer or whatever. So I've got them all tucked away in there nice and safe so I don't lose any of them. And I do obviously have an SD card in the camera I'm filming on right now, and I have another SD card in each of the GoPros as well, so they're all kept safe as well. So I should have plenty of memory. Fingers crossed I won't run out of memory space, but I think we're going to have a laptop with us anyway, so just in case, that will be there anyway. I have this other power bank here. It's obviously a lot beefier than the wee fuel rod that I've got, but this one actually charges, I think it's 4 or 5 charges that this one's got in it. So if you're out and about and you need to charge up a couple of things, this will come in really handy. So if you're out for like the whole day and you're maybe your GoPro goes dead or your phone goes dead or something like that, this can come in really handy. So this was another kind of borrow off my dad, so thank you for that. And I think that this will come in really handy. For the bottom compartment of the bag, I do have a little, it does have a little zippy bottom that you can actually just unzip, and then it falls open like this. So in here, obviously this is where my cameras and stuff like that are going to go. So in here just now I have my spare lens, which is the Canon 24mm. I've got that in there. I've got my Lumix GF3, which I do plan to be vlogging on, and this is just got a wee Pancake 14 lens on it. So it's actually really lightweight now, and it's going to be a lot easier to kind of hold, you know, rather than my Canon. I really don't think that I would manage. I think 5 minutes and my arm would be dead. I've got the lens caps for the camera that I'm using just now, because I will take the lens off of it and I'll put the caps and that back on just to keep it more compact and to keep it a wee bit safer. And then I've just got charging docks in the last little compartment in there. So as I said, I do have a couple of other chargers and bits and pieces to put in, and obviously I'm going to be putting the Canon in, but that I think is pretty much it. And it seems like quite a lot of stuff to take, but I suppose I kind of just wanted to cover all bases. So I have the GoPro, I have the vlogging camera, I will have this camera. This camera will be more for sort of like scenic stuff, for taking lots of photos and for really nice sort of low light shots around Halloween Horror Nights as well. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Obviously I am going to be taking you guys with me, otherwise this would all be pointless. So if you don't want to miss out on all the Florida vlogs that will be coming up, then do subscribe. They should start going up in October when I get home, and I'm really excited to put them up, but I'm kind of a little bit sad because by the time it comes to editing them and that, I'll be home from my holiday, so I'm just going to go out and make the most of my 2 weeks while I can, get some sunshine, get some vitamin D. But yeah, I do have a giveaway going on, so if you want to check that out, then I'll leave the link in the description for you, or I'll leave it up in the card. But I am giving away the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, so if you're interested in winning that, then go on over to that video and check it out. But I think for now that is it. So I do post videos every Wednesday and Friday, so hopefully I will see you guys again soon.